everyone, it is great to see you here once again on Dee's Delights. Today we are going to be making hamburger helper, not from a box. We're going to be making it homemade. I grew up on hamburger helper. I loved it. We're going to see if this one tastes like the original. This is the third recipe I've tried. I think this one will be it. We'll see. All of them have been good, but they didn't quite have that original hamburger helper flavor. You know, like the cheeseburger one? That's the one we're going for today. So what you're going to need for this recipe is 1 pound of lean ground beef, 1 small onion finely chopped, 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon dried parsley, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, a pinch to 1/2 teaspoon cayenne pepper, depending on your liking of that. I'll probably use about 1/8 of a teaspoon. Salt and pepper to taste, 1½ cups of milk, 1½ cups of beef broth, 2 cups of elbow macaroni uncooked, 1 8-ounce container of tomato sauce, and 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese. That's it. We'll see what it tastes like. It can't go wrong, really, with all of these ingredients. Even if it doesn't taste like the original hamburger helper, we'll still eat it. So first, what I'm going to do is get all of my ingredients measured out, prepared, and I'll be with you in a few minutes. I think I have everything ready. So let's get started. It says in a large skillet over medium heat, brown the ground beef, onion, paprika, parsley, garlic powder, cayenne powder, salt, and pepper. So let's get started. So I'm going to go ahead and heat this up to about medium heat. I'll get my vacuum sealed ground beef out of here. Go ahead and break that apart. Let's go ahead and put our small chopped onion in there. Put your seasonings, your parsley, paprika, cayenne pepper, garlic powder. Just cook all of those together. Here's just a little information on the first hamburger helper. The brand made its national debut. The brand made its national debut in August of 1971 with 5 flavors: beef noodle, potato stroganoff, hash, rice oriental, and chili tomato. It was an instant success. More than 1 in 4, 27% of U.S. households purchased hamburger helper in its first year. And by golly, my family was one of them. Here's a question. Is hamburger helper for poor people? It probably was, because we didn't have much money when I was growing up. It says hamburger helper is considered poor people food, but the hamburger meat and milk required to make it are expensive, unless you just make helper with water. Yeah, I remember growing up, we didn't have a lot of money, but I tell you what we did have. We had a lot of love in our household, and we were truly, truly blessed. I just remember liking the cheeseburger, hamburger helper, I guess that's what it would have been called, but with the cheese and kind of what we're making today. Great thing about this too is you're just going to use 1 pan. You cook the noodles and everything just like you did in 1 pan with regular hamburger helper. Isn't this exciting? Now I'm using 80-20 ground beef, so I may have to drain a little bit, but maybe not. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum. Let's go ahead and open your tomato sauce, your little 8-ounce can. I'm using Hunt's. I usually like to try to get brand names just because you know what they taste like. And I'm using San Giorgio elbow macaroni, number 35. And I just shredded up a little cheddar. Okay, once you open your beef broth, if you're using in a box, just put the date on. I think normally it's good for about a week after that, maybe a week to 10 days. I'll try to use it with something else here. I'll see where Doug is at. Have you ever tried the Life 360 app? Keep tabs on your whole family. 3 of my adult children are still on that. It's just nice to know if somebody breaks down. So I'll see if Doug is soon going to be home to enjoy this feast. Yep. Let's see. He is 7.6 miles away. Cool beans. Should be home soon. I always think Hamburger Helper is best the first time around. Certain things are just best the first time around. It does say here you can store it in the fridge for up to 5 days. I think that's pushing it. Up to you. All right. So next, stir in the milk, broth, macaroni, and tomato sauce. So we have 1½ cups of milk and 1½ cups of beef broth. We'll stir that in. Our 2 cups of elbow macaroni and our tomato sauce. Now we're going to cook that and we'll add the cheddar cheese last. So probably about 10 to 12 minutes. Just check it. What the heck did I do with my lid? Am I looking at it, folks? Oh, right here it is. See you shortly. You'll want to turn that down to a simmer, but you'll also want to uncover it every so often and stir it to keep it from sticking.
Who are you talking to?
The camera! My YouTube fans who are dying to see how good this Hamburger Helper is. Doug was setting a house down in West Virginia today. In the backwoods, West Virginia. Is it in the backwoods? But no, maybe not. It probably felt like it.
Maybe in the front woods.
The front woods, the front woods, but not the backwoods.
So is the Hamburger Helper out of a box?
Nope, not out of a box. This actually, I just had a little taste before the cheese goes in. This actually tastes, the broth tastes more and looks more like, all I can see is your hands.
Smells good.
Yep, it's starting to get, add the cheese and I'm going to turn it down. Did you move the camera, Doug? I did that earlier. Yep, I think we're good. I'm going to add the cheese.
Let me help you.
No.
There you go.
Stop. They can see me. Okay, we'll let that melt in. I'm going to turn it way down just to warm. So, Mr. Miller, would you like to come and have a little sample for the camera, please?
A little sample? I want a bowl full. What's this little sample stuff?
Well, just for them. You can sit and eat a bowl full, but it's going to have to, it'll probably need to soak this in a little bit. There you
I'm
go.
not dressed for the camera.
You're okay. It's going to be hot. So let me
Like
know.
the chef.
Okay. Now you know normally when it sits then everything thickens up. This tastes more like Hamburger Helper, doesn't it?
Out of all 3 of them, I like this the best.
This is the best. Yes, I told you I tried it 3 times. And once this sits for a minute, that'll thicken up. It just has more of the flavor of the original Hamburger Helper. So I don't think you'll be disappointed,
But
folks.
it's better than that.
Is it better?
It's better, yeah.
The last time I made it, he said it was good, but not as good. You didn't like it as well as the Hamburger Helper. But this time, he says it's better. Yes! Brownie points for sure. So thanks for joining us here once again on Dee's Delights, and I hope you enjoy your homemade Hamburger Helper. Have a great day, everyone. Did I say Hamburger Helper? How did I say that? Hold on a second. So thanks for joining us here once again on Dee's Delights, and I hope you enjoy your homemade Hamburger Helper. Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you real soon. I think I said Hamburger Helper.